2,200 days, that's how long it takes to walk the full journey of becoming a doctor in medical school. It sounds like a number, but to me, it's a mountain, a storm, a promise, a lifetime compressed into 6 years. I'm not even halfway there. In fact, I've just begun. Just a first year student trying to understand how to carry this weight. But as I took my first steps, I realized something important. To survive 2,200 days, I don't need to be the smartest. I just need a plan, a real one. So this is my plan to thrive 2,200 days in medical school. Enjoy! Hi there, my name is Mochammad Ardiyaksa, but you can call me Aksa. I'm one of the thousands of medical students here in Indonesia, still at the beginning of my journey. Just a first year, still learning what it truly means to be a doctor. I once thought that getting into medical school was the hardest part, but I was wrong. The real challenge is staying in it. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Medical school isn't designed for sprinters. It's not about who pulls the most all-nighters or memorize the most in a single night. This is a marathon, and in a marathon, the ones who burn out early don't reach the finish line. I had to remind myself, I don't have to win every battle in a day. I just need to stay in the fight. Every step counts, every failure teaches, every hour of rest matters as much as every hour of studying. There's one phrase that I keep close to my heart. You can pour from an empty cup. In this journey, it's easy to forget that we are human. We are not machines. We break. We get tired. We feel lost. I made it a point to care for myself, physically, mentally, emotionally. Because how can I serve others tomorrow if I can't even care for myself today? Rest is not a weakness. It's a way to recharge the purpose I carry. I have my daily wins, my everyday compass. Surviving 2,200 days isn't about chasing perfection. It's about having a rhythm, a compass, something to keep me grounded day by day. Daily wins, one goal a day. Every morning I set one goal, just one, something I can realistically achieve. Maybe it's mastering a thought topic, maybe it's helping a friend, or it's just making it through a day with a calm heart. These small wins keep me focused. They help me feel like I'm not just passing time, I'm building something, I'm building myself. I also have my weekly resets, a pause that heals me. Each week I pause, I reflect, I look back and ask myself what worked, what didn't, what do I need to let go. I play games, seriously, gaming helps cool my head down. Whoever said that when you get into middle school you didn't have time to play, that's a fake situation there. I play games. I allow myself to breathe. This is when I invite my friends out, sometimes to play futsal, volleyball, basketball, and even some games. Sometimes just simple games also, or coffee at night. We laugh, we talk, and we share our stories together in that night. And in that space, I find clarity again. And also, I'm reconnecting with myself. Every morning I walk or run, sometimes for 30 minutes until 1 hour, often for 1 hour. Actually, it's my moving meditation, a moment to process the chaos, to breathe, to listen to my own thought without pressure. Movement keeps my body healthy, but more than that, it keeps my spirit awake. And in those quiet walks, I pause to pray, to whisper my hopes, fears, and gratitude to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. I don't forget to pray 5 times a day because I know I can carry this journey alone. I surrender everything, my effort, my pain, my goals. That daily prayer keeps me centered, and somehow that makes me stronger. It aligns my body, my mind, and my soul. And with that balance, I begin again. I'm also staying connected because I can do this alone. I know now that medicine or medical school isn't meant to be walked alone. When I feel heavy, I reach out. I meet my friends. I call my family. We play, we laugh, or sit in silence. Their presence is a reminder. I don't have to carry this weight alone. I also try to check my purpose, why I start, and when I feel lost, I go back to my why. Why did I choose this path? Why medicine? It wasn't for prestige, it wasn't for praise, it was for people. To hold someone's hands during pain, to be a voice of hope during fear, to heal even when healing feels impossible. I also have my learning strategies, my ENFG way to study, as I guess. As an ENFG person, I thrive through purpose, connection, and structure. So I built a study strategy that truly fits me. So the first one is my learning is need identification. So I start with identifying what I don't understand, what lectures confuse me, what skills am I still lacking. I use self-questioning and feedback from my tutors to focus on the gaps. And also, I have my learning profile identification. And as an NFG person, I learn best through active discussion, teaching others, and structured plans. That's why I often from small study groups. I also visualize materials and explain things out loud. It anchors my understanding, and I have my imagination, so I just keep visualize all the materials in my head. And also, I have my learning plan with the concept of SMART goals. My goals are always SMART. That means it must be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Instead of saying I want to understand cardiovascular physiology, I say I will review and teach the 3 heart cycle pace by Friday night. Breaking big goals into small checkpoints keeps me moving. And also, I have my deep reflection. After each exam or study block, I ask, what worked? What didn't? How did I feel during it? Reflection isn't optional, it's a necessity to evolve my strategy. So I have my some study techniques I rely on, such as active recall. I quiz myself daily with flashcards and written prompts, and also have my spaced repetition. I use apps and my own cycle calendar to revisit materials regularly. And also, I'm used to teaching others. Explaining concepts to friends helps me learn deeper. And also, sometimes I build mind maps. I organize complex materials into visual outlines. And also, I have my past questionnaires. I constantly review patterns in previous tests to sharpen my clinical thinking. So that is my learning strategy to thrive in 2,200 days in medical school. 2,200 days, that's the length of medical school. But I don't want to just count the days. I want to make the days count. I want to grow, not just as a student, but as a human being. I wanted to help many people, especially my family. I want to be the fronters of my family. So I will keep walking. One breath, one reset, one reason at a time. And to every medical student still walking this long road, you are not alone. Go at your pace and never stop walking. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.